the retailer?
Well, the product I was trying to sell today was the Pet Egg Classic, and we were trying to get into the Dick's Sporting Goods because we feel that players and athletes alike will definitely love this product. Abraham, I saw your hand up there.
Alright, so yours was the manual one, right? The one that I have to do myself.
Yes.
So why should I take that over the powered one?
Well, first off, our product doesn't need to use batteries, so you're never going to have to worry about a constant $2.99 charge or having to go get Duracell AA batteries. And I think that personally, it's a little bit easier when you're just doing it yourself, and it covers a larger amount of area than just the original one that comes with the smaller strip. Or excuse me, than the new high grade that comes with the smaller strip.
But actually, that has like 2,000 RPMs.
Yes, 2,000.
And yeah, I don't think my hand can do that. So.
See, I'm always a believer in slow and steady wins the race. It's not about how fast you get there, how many RPMs. It's about how efficient and how satisfied you are with the job. Yes?
Is this product easy to clean? Because I mean, if it's collecting my dead skin.
Oh, yes. It's funny you mentioned that because there are actually plenty of tutorials online that allow people to see how that they're able to clean the compartment underneath. It traps the shavings, but eventually you're obviously going to have to dispose of that. It's a very simple process. It's just a quick turn, and then shavings are in your trash can without you having to look at
But
it.
also the grater itself, because I have problems cleaning my cheese grater at home. So, and that's a bigger.
Oh, no, I do see the problem there. However, it's got a different texture than an average cheese grater that allows the dead skin to magically just fall off in front of your eyes.
Sorry, it's just the weird. Dead skin. Okay. Then,
Yes?
Is there a specific section in the store that you think it'll do best in?
Well, after looking at your website, I saw that you guys do have a foot care aisle, and you sell plenty of other foot care products, whether it's just cleaning shoes or if it is actually cleaning your feet. So I think that it would go perfect maybe anywhere between knee and waist level. Yes?
Why should we use our valuable real estate on an inexpensive product such as yours when we can use the real estate to make more money on a more expensive product?
I believe that over time, that $9.99 will continue to add up. People have seen the results, and $9.99 is a price that almost everyone is willing to pay. It's a more reasonable amount than, let's say, $19.99. I know that sometimes when I have change, it's a lot easier for me to throw $10 to $11 around than to just grab another $20 out of my back pocket. And I think that in itself, that convenience fee, is going to draw many people in because let's say they're buying a couple pairs of shoelaces with a $20 bill, they're going to have just enough left to buy our product instead of having to go grab another 50 from the car in order to grab the power.
Wow. Quiet today. Anybody else? I have a question. What was the one question you were dreading, hoping that nobody asked you?
It's funny you say that because I would have to say that our next product, where we're going to go from here, was something that I'm always concerned about because we don't like to put out any products that aren't to the best of our quality. So when we have an idea, we want to make sure that you guys are very sold on that idea. And we're not going to come forth with anything that we don't think is 100% able to be sold right away. So like I was going to say, is Man-Egg is our new product. It's a little bit more specifically designed for your hands, and it's actually designed more for men than for women, hence Man-Egg and not Pet Egg. However, the thing is with the Man-Egg, it's typically designed as smaller so that it can get to the small crevices in your hands, but also be gentle enough to keep you nice and smooth.
Good answers. Oh, he's back, so the troublemaker. Hard question guy's back. Well, clever, we missed you. We needed some tough questions, and we were looking around. And
You got Steven for that.
all right, Flora, what was the product, and who was the retailer?
So my product was a defrost wonder tray, and my retailer was Bed Bath & Beyond. Any questions? Yes.
As it's defrosting, is liquid gonna how if something's frozen and it's defrosting, like all the water and ice will come off? Is it gonna spill off the side, or is it just gonna collect under the meat?
So it would kind of spread around a little, but because the tray has some ridges in it, it prevents it from spilling over and just getting onto your countertop or the table that you're defrosting your meat or your product on.
My microwave already has a defrost button by weight and type of food. So it virtually costs me nothing at my home, whereas most homes already have microwaves. So why should I spend $14.99 on something that already comes with my microwave? You spoke about it overcooking your food, but if you put the exact amount in ounces of it, the technology in the microwave already does that for you.
So to answer your question, great question, I believe that using the microwave has a lot of cons to it more than pros. Using a microwave, you have your consumers who are believers that the bad effects of the microwave and just producing possible cancer cells and stuff like that. Then you also have the possibility of overcooking your food or even just not defrosting the way you want it to naturally and just losing out on nutrients.
I think the package seems very bulky and unattractive. Is there something better that you can do? Do you have the box somewhere?
Yes.
I think it just looked kind of crushed and it looked like it was poorly constructed.
So this product, it was not as crushed, but it is a slim compartment for it. It is a smaller, the tray is not as big. It does need to be inside of something in order to be presented, but I think it's a product that can be put onto a wall, that can be peggable onto a wall. So if you don't have the floor space or you don't have the space in the middle of an aisle to put this on, you can easily put this as well onto a wall just because it also has a little hook in the center to put it on there. Yes.
Does this tray come in different sizes? Like if I wanted to defrost my turkey for Thanksgiving versus chicken breast for dinner?
So as of now, this product comes only in this size, but hopefully for our next product, seeing how well this will do, we will definitely come out with a bigger product, especially in time for the holidays, when we know large amounts of family are gathering together and we need larger quantities of food. Okay. All right. Whoever wants to go first.
Okay. So during colder temperatures, metal tends to get colder more quickly. So during the winter, if it's in a cooler setting, will it take longer to defrost?
Absolutely not. So this product is made with a conductive kind of type of material. So that is what allows it to kind of defrost your food or whatever you want to defrost on it. So no matter the temperature or where it's located, it's still going to get the job done.
Am I missing out on sales? As you know, people are more involved in becoming vegetarians and vegan. Am I missing out on a complete whole market where this has no use to that sector, demographic, I guess?
No, you're not, because this tray also serves to defrost if you have your frozen vegetables, frozen fruits, and anything of that sort, anything that's in the frozen section that a vegetarian or a vegan would eat, they could use this as well. So you're not missing out on anything.
I was taught not to defrost my things outside of the fridge for bacterial contamination. Why should I buy this product?
Well, you should buy this product because it defrosts your item in a less amount of time than it would just leaving it on top of a table outside. So the time that it would be outside before it's actually cooked would be cut in half, and it's a lot less time before it would be contaminated or any worries that you have about it being outside for too long.
When I held your product before, it kind of just felt like a piece of metal. So what is it made of that makes it better than just buying a piece of metal?
It's the material that it's made of. It's called a conductive kind of heating type of thing, where you placing it on there kind of has this effect in which it'll defrost your whatever you your chicken, poultry, fish, vegetables, or anything of that sort. It is different than any kind of regular metal that you would use, and that's the reason why we want to market it, because it's not just something simple that you can get out of a scrap metal or something like that.
This product seems like it doesn't really have much to add on to it. It seems like a one-hit wonder. So do you have any other product like in line that you're going to come out with after this?
I definitely think the idea of maybe having a bigger product for it, or maybe something that can be in the kitchen area that can help out this product, something related to maybe the holidays or or like doing something for Thanksgiving, turkey-wise, something of that caliber that would be bigger and better for the holiday season when you have more family members around and more people to feed.
I live in a very pet-friendly home, so what if my dog happens to get up and put his feet on the countertop? Is there any cover for that, or do you guys have any sort of preparation for, let's say, a hungry animal?
So the product, as you can see, I don't think it will be that easy to chew through the product, but if your dog somehow does get through it, it is completely 100% safe. And if something were to happen, we do have our customer service hotline, and we would be willing to give you 100% reimbursement for your product if something were to happen to your dog. Any other questions?
Does this go in the dishwasher?
Yes, it is dishwasher safe. And it's slim enough that it fits easily, so no worries about it being too bulky, not fitting, or the rest of your dishes not fitting along with it.
Did you try it at home?
Yes, I did.
And what did you defrost and how did it work?
I didn't have much time, but I did like the ice, kind of like the video did, and you can definitely tell that just by having it on a countertop, contrast to having it on this, it's insane how quickly it gets it done.
Wow.
So you keep mentioning like time. Do you know like an exact time that it takes to defrost? Like maybe you can give us like 5 minutes or 10 minutes?
So the timing that it would take depends on your food that you're trying to defrost. If you're having like a thicker steak, that would obviously take a longer time because it is thick, and by the time it defrosts through the center of your meat and everything, it will take a longer time. But if you have like a flat, like let's say like chicken breast, or you have your frozen vegetables, fruits, or anything of that sort, it definitely would cut your time out maybe by like, depending on what, I honestly would say it depends on the product. It's a case-by-case basis. But generally, let's say we're talking about a piece of chicken, that would be like 20 minutes max. Versus 1 hour if you would just leave it out naturally, just sitting, or maybe even in warm or room temperature water. Any other questions?
I think I'm going to go get the product. What's the product? Remind us of product and retail.
My product was My Pillow by Mike Lindell, and I'm marketing to Bed Bath & Beyond. Any questions?
You kept bringing up your patent and fill technology. Is that patent and fill dangerous in any way? Like if my dog got at it, or if I'm sleeping and inhaling
if
this?
your dog was to chew up your pillow, it is pet friendly. He won't get sick from it. He'll just go in and come right out. Pretty much.
How are you competing with therapeutic pillows? I saw that you spoke about like something similar to you, but as you know, with the innovative technology nowadays, people are more health conscious, like such. Even though the therapeutic pillows, which I looked up, is probably only $20 more than your product, isn't it more beneficial to get something that's actually medically backed and something that even insurance companies and the health government is really pushing for you to people with neck pain, this and that. They don't recommend My Pillow, they recommend therapeutic. So how are you competing with that?
Well, I guess it's more of a personal preference. I mean, a lot of people don't have insurance, so this I feel like is a better option if you're just shopping in the store and don't really have that option to go through a doctor or an insurance company. But to compete with like the foam that's in those kind of pillows, I feel like those ones, I feel like your head more like sinks into them. When this, you could set it to how exactly, like if you pull a neck muscle at the gym, you could set it to right where it's hurting, and so your head doesn't move.
Well, that's what memory foam is. That's what memory foam is normally made out of the pillars to actually set and stay almost like a neck brace without actually wearing a neck brace.
I mean, our pillow does offer that as well, so.
Would you be willing to change the packaging, because most pillows aren't sold in a box, and I'm not going to be able to
I
really feel it.
think that this box gives
Yes.
our pillow a competitive edge, because most pillows are just thrown into a tub and you have to go searching for which one you want. If this is on the end cap with the box that has all the information displayed, it's going to be easy and accessible for our consumers.
Can I follow up on her question? So how will people feel it? They just have to, I mean.
They do have 2 floor models presented on top of the display.
Oh.
So it's right there to feel. Yeah.
So if I had a cover on top of my pillow, will that cooling still work?
Yes.
So product loyalty is a huge part of sales and making profits. And if you have a guarantee for every 10 years, how are you making sure that those customers stay loyal if they're only buying one pillow every 10 years?
Well, I mean, can you rephrase that? I'm sorry.
Like, a lot of sales for companies come from repeat customers. It's really expensive to obtain new customers. So with a 10-year guarantee, they're only going to be buying one pillow every 10 years. So what are you going to do to make sure that you still are increasing your profits and sales?
Well, like the one example I gave from my telephone interview, when somebody experienced it just by word of mouth, and the other person went out and bought one. So even if we do have the 10-year guarantee, I think that this pillow will still be like effective for other consumers who are hearing about it and testing it out. So I feel like it could sell by word of mouth. Yes.
To kind of follow up on their question, you say it will stand out, but as you know, Bed Bath & Beyond stores are not very big stores. There's a reason pillows are jammed into most other retailers because of shelf space. So being the size of that box, which is pretty big, I can only fit a certain X amount per space without also eliminating all my other pillows who do really well. So technically, I'm only going to be able to fill out, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 of them without sacrificing my profits from everything else. What are you doing for me, essentially?
Well, on the top of the box, there is a loop. So if you don't have the shelf space, it could be peggable for a wall, if that works. Steven?
This isn't the first time I've heard of My Pillow. When I listened to my radio in the morning, they advertised My Pillow, and it's buy one you get one free. So am I going to be competing with your own sales on the radio as a retailer?
I guess in a way, but but using Bed Bath & Beyond, you're also going to be, you can get a discount by using the 20% off coupon. So if you have to buy more than 2, I mean, I don't know if the buy one get one is just like you can only get 2 max, but I mean, Bed Bath & Beyond also offers good deals. Yes.
So you say it has a cooling effect?
Yes.
So what about the winter when I actually need like heat to not like I don't need cold. But
I mean, I guess that's a personal preference for you, but most people that I've talked to like when their pillow's cool. So if they're hot in the middle of the night, they like aren't sweating on their pillow because it's cooling them.
But like in the winter, it's.
I mean, I guess we could further down our product line offer one that has the heating for the winter, but. Killing me, guys. Yes.
What is the National Sleep Foundation? I just saw that on your box. Tell us about that organization and how you're affiliated with them.
They approved our pillow. I really don't know much about them.
Is this funded by you, the National Sleep Foundation?
It looks like a
Michael
made-up
Dell.
thing.
So you
Speaking
made
of,
the National
speaking of the mics, whatever his name is, would you be willing to change like your spokesperson, because I don't think someone who's been living in a jail really will think
Well, his story
anything's comfortable.
His story actually is inspiring people, and he is the creator of My Pillow, so it's going to be tough to get rid of him. But I don't know, he inspires people, like people that are also in a situation. They're seeing somebody that went from nothing to now this multimillionaire. So he's actually a good image for this product.
But yeah, I agree that if you're sleeping in jail, anything's going to be comfortable.
Well, Well, in jail, yeah, you screwed up, so now you're not gonna get a good pillow, but when you're out, you get back to life and go by yourself.
Would you offer them to jail so then when they get out there?
No, I wouldn't, because people in jail don't deserve a good pillow.
All right, good job.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Stephanie.
Oh, we got plenty of 6 minutes.
We got 6 minutes, yeah, come on.
We can do a lot of damage in 6 minutes. What question? Oh, no, this time, we're getting everyone who presented getting questions, including Dan.
No, we didn't ask you.
Yeah, no, we will. next
No, no one
time.
asked me questions.
We'll get that. We're saving the best for last.
Okay, I did, dial vision for Target.
No,
Oh!
So, what, I'm not sure what the exact organization would be for, I guess, you say optometrists? I guess, eye doctors. So would they back them as safe as I said, when you were asked a question before, the one question you said, you think they were safe. So would that be backed by an eye doctor?
Yeah, it's the same kind of glasses,
Or would
just,
an
you
eye
could just
doctor
change it.
recommend that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no,
Is
because
that-
they want to sell their own glasses. But it's the same kind of lenses. Just adjustable.
So who makes them? Who makes actual lenses?
I'm sure. Good question. Yeah.
On your box, it says that there's health concerns. Can you elaborate on that?
It says the product contains a chemical known to the state of California to cause birth defects or other reproductive harm.
Oh my God.
Why only?
Yeah.
Wait, why only California?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
So is this product, I'm not going to be able to, obviously, so I'm missing out on complete California sales since it is one of the biggest states in the United States. Am I completely not tapped into that market?
Well, it can't sell in certain states anyway because it is a medical product. It's like viewed as a medical product anyway. So there are going to be some states that it can't be sold in anyway.
So, you can see Judge Bush all the way in Texas. How close can you see? And who can you see?
It's -60 to positive 3D. So that's the magnifying that it is. Magnifying technology. That's the range that it goes. So negative is for nearsightedness and positive is for farsightedness.
So since you actually have to physically adjust one lens at a time, you recommend this as something that maybe nearsighted and farsighted. So as you're driving, is it something that would not be allowed because you physically have to keep the hand off the wheel or you're trying to, whatever you're doing?
Well, you wouldn't do it while you were driving. You would do it in front of your eyeglasses chart that it comes with before you start driving. And then it's adjusted. You don't have to keep adjusting it. You already adjusted it.
So what happens, because they look very fragile, what happens if one of the knob breaks? Because as you see, they are made out of plastic.
Then you get a
Apparently
refund.
dangerous material.
Only in California. You would get a refund if it broke. You wouldn't keep trying to adjust it if it broke.
It sounds very complex for us since we have 1,800 stores and we like to just ship the same items to all 1,800 stores. Now I'm hearing that you're telling us in certain states we're not able to ship. We don't want to participate with you unless you can standardize it. Okay?
We can adjust it so that it's not a medical product and so it's not seen as a medical product, and then we'll be able to sell it everywhere.
Or you could say, we will absorb the costs,
We will
the shipping cost, the additional shipping costs that you would incur and the complexity.
Yeah. What exactly in the law of the state that it isn't allowed bans it from it? What is it, the material, or is it the fact that
It's seen as like a medical device, like eyeglasses are. So they don't want to sell it in retail stores if it's a medical device.
So are my eye doctors in Target, our eye doctors, since we're Target, will they be recommending this product?
Well, all Targets don't have eye doctors, only some of them do. Like the Target I went into the other day didn't have an eye doctor. So if you're going to a Target to get reading glasses, you would already see them.
What percentage of Target stores have eye
Not
doctors?
sure.
I am curious about that.
Mhm.
Because if you have those products and you're saying it's a medical device and they have an eye doctor in the store, is that a conflict of interest for Target? I wonder how they approach that.
Well, I think the point of these is like if you lose your glasses or break them and you just want to go in and out and you don't want to sit down and talk to an eye doctor. You're just going and buying it really quickly.
Right, like I was gonna ask, are you gonna market more for like eyeglasses themselves or more as a substitution?
I think it's more as a substitution. I mean, you can wear them as your everyday glasses, but I think more as a substitution.
So when you are prescribed eyeglasses, you're given a certain measurement precisely by, there's all that technology behind it, you get made a specific glass made for you. So how does the average consumer, besides just looking through putting them on and trying to visualize better sight, know that that is correct measurement? Because essentially you can hurt your eyes. As you know, people do lose eyesight. Is it something that will make people lose their eyesight if not adjusted correctly? And how do they know that it's adjusted correctly?
Because you use the chart. So if you can't see, you adjust it until you can see. So you're adjusting it based on how you need it. You're gonna know like if you can see or not.
All right. Thank you. So I want to collect everything that you wrote today. And also, I have the evaluations from the last class. I want to make sure that they're all signed because if anyone, I noticed on some of them, maybe it was this class. Yeah. Can someone tell me if this is your handwriting? I mean, I could eventually figure it out, I'm sure. No one's recognizing that handwriting? No? Yeah, sure. Oh, really? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Well, what else to do?
You put your name on it?
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. Good job, everybody. Good job.
Do I give you the product back? Should I just submit it?